Everyone knows that in Minecraft, axes or swords can only go up to Sharpness 5, but I managed to obtain a Sharpness 225 axe. This is the story of how I obtained Minecraft's deadliest weapon. See, in my last video on the Atari SMP I showed my closest ally Storm, and then I got jumped by a player called Jeremy and I combat locked. But later that day, Xena DM'd me asking if I got the Sharpness 225 axe when I killed Storm. I didn't know, but when I logged on, sure enough, it was in my inventory. Now the right thing to do was to tell Xena that I had it, or I could have had some fun. I think you can guess which option I decided to choose. I asked people on the server if they wanted to 1v1 and a player called No Mercy Anymore said yes. When I got there, he was in full netherite. And then
a sharp 5 sword wants to 1v1 me. That is GG's. I found some guide I think I was using.
And then the guy called me out for admin abuse, which was a bit weird because I'm not an admin and this weapon was very legal. Then he started alerting the people on the server, so after a while I decided to log off. When I logged back on, I decided to start grinding a cart PvP kit. And it turns out No Mercy Anymore had his own admin and used weapons, being a Fortune X netherite pickaxe. But then the owner Xena logged on. And following him was No Mercy Anymore. And this kid was trying to tell Xena about the axe for 9 minutes straight. And it was only a matter of time till my teammate Xena started questioning me. And eventually I had to give back the Sharpness 225 axe. I would never be able to hold it forever, because if I did, this whole server will turn into war and tyranny of admin abuse, and it will all be my fault. And I realised at this point I'd already done enough damage. So I had to give it back and hope that he would just destroy it and get off the server forever. Because if he didn't, a whole new war could rage out. One so violent that it would never stop. And I didn't want to be at fault, so I gave the whole fate of the server to the owner, hoping he would do what's right. But I didn't want to give back to the person that ruined my entire chances of running the server, so I stored everything he owned away in a secret vault in the Nether. Xena was telling me to give him his stuff back, but that would mean I would have no leverage against anyone, making me just a useless pawn in a chessboard. And I'll give more power and make these players the kings of the server. And something about me didn't want to let that happen. I really enjoyed this server and I didn't want it to end, but if I made one wrong move, this whole server could collapse. And I couldn't live with myself doing that. So I decided to leave, see if anything would change without me being there, if the server would become peaceful. At this point I thought I was the root of all the problems, and this was the only way to get out of it. And that's how I obtained Minecraft's deadliest weapon.